Good day, sir. What are we looking at? Flask number 82, because Nihap said giddy up, because he got more coming. So, this is number 82, and this is, even if I have to shut the camera off early, this is going to be a quick brew review. I've got stuff to do, and it ain't with you. I'm trying to do this quickly though. Lighter color. Going with whiskey. And cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I can feel that in my nuts. This one is a heavy hitting something. First thing that you notice on your tongue is a sweetness. And then your mouth goes numb and you can't feel your tummy. Dan N was first. German Ninja says well done. Smile Money says winner. German Ninja says first, being second. Smile Money says almost podium is always a big deal. Smile Money says third. German Ninja says dope. Rich Huff says cheers all. Coming in early, Rich. Smile Money, you went to the range. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately I completely spaced on the bringing the 645. Sucks. Yeah. This is like a Smile Money review. It's that color, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it actually was a good time. I mean, see, it's one thing. It's a much longer. Well, it's double the ride to go to the shack as opposed to going to the range that I belong to, and David and Bunky, me and Christine, are going to renew our memberships. Do that whole COVID thing, it wasn't exactly, it kind of sucks when a few times that we actually planned on going to find out that they weren't going to be open because of COVID. Oh no. But yeah, because I went to the shack, I had the whole place to myself most of the time, and then Mikey showed up, brought a 22 pistol. I'm sure he had more stuff, but the only thing I saw was the 22 pistol. I think his is a Buckmark. Yeah. And yeah, he was in 10 rounds. He hit the 100-yard gong 9 times, and I could tell through the scope when I was sighting in the rifle that he actually, of the 9 that hit the steel plate, because it was right after we put a little orange dot in the center of it, he actually he actually had 3 rounds inside the Armory Channel logo at 100 yards with a pistol. That was pretty good. But yeah, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. The 24 inches seemed like he was doing okay. I intentionally didn't have any coffee because that's usually how I screw myself. But I don't know. I still noticed that there was an awful lot of looking through the scope, seeing your heartbeat kind of thing. So, but yeah, the 24 inch. I mean, I I'd if I had to take an animal, I would touch it or trust it. Once I got it all sighted in, and right before I moved to the splatter target, I aimed all the way at the top where the little headshot thing is, and got a ting. Went all the way to the bottom and got a ting, left, right, and so then when I put it on paper, I think I had 2 holes with 5 shots, and you could kind of see how on three I hit one spot 4 times. So I was close enough that I didn't want to mess with the setting of the scope anymore. And seems how that had been sighted in Smile Money. I believe when you made the comment before, I believe that scope. And the last time it was on something where it was sighted in was the Mosin, and I noticed when I sighted it in when it was on the Mosin, I took and I zeroed out the turrets, and I don't know if the thing got. I know I had moved left and right or I had moved it all the way trying to figure out where the hell I was. Wrong, of course, wasting ammo. And I noticed when I actually finished or settled on my final settings that it was different on elevation, but on windage it was back to 0. So I was like, went to go take the screw out, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm already on 0. This is cool. So. The top rail on that AR and the top rail on the Mosin are evidently identical. Which sort of makes sense if you think about it. Smile Money, no mask, and your sense of taste is distorted. Do you have a headache? Well, that might be Matt. I know. I have one now also. Yeah, it's probably Smile Money. Well, now many senators are going to get COVID-19. I know of 3. This is now stall/stop or somehow prevent the vote. Germ warfare never put it past the evil. That is the deep state. And Clyde said, we still don't know how many people just died who had COVID-19, but COVID-19. Also, not the reason that they died. They're never going to be able to figure this shit out for the rest of our lives, and our grandchildren and everybody else. These are the ones who said it would kill you, and it would kill all. Oh my God, we need to panic, and now we're saying, well, if only it's only going to kill 1% of the population. Pocoloco, do people dress like Matt where you live? Because in the rest of America, he would fit in real well at the Blue Oyster Bar. Pocoloco, $5 says Uncle Hornet Fixer is through the roof pissed now because that wasn't rum. He sent it to me. Harmarsh, Eric, Trump, his wife, and the rest of the Republicans who came down with COVID-19 all attended the fundraiser with Hope Hicks. I don't even know who Hope Hicks even is. Smile Money. I went back and read all comments from the last review, and it was actually English. Laugh out loud. Cobra, Heart Place Holder. Harmarsh, is Matt playing pocket pool? I wonder if he's winning. Smile Money, Matt, strippers are not hot. Now, nuns who give me some. Their head coverings make for smaller forehead. Yummy. Oh, God. Smile Money. Eric, if you're visiting Crazyville again, so you think Trump is faking the virus, No, I said that there's some conspiracy theories, and that was one of them, and I just, to me, there's a couple of scenarios that play out. And honestly, I laugh because Trump has always been 2 or 3 moves ahead of the Democratic Party. Either way, he went from he's got COVID-19 to he's saying hi to America to he's doing well to he's back in the White House. That is one scary virus. So he can base his trick on the CDC tracers, 12 doctors, the 2 companies with the therapeutics being tested, the other 3 senators, Hope Hicks, Kellyanne Conley, Chris Christie, and their doctors all will keep a secret in Washington. Now, if this is the deep state, yes, but Smile Money, I have to concede that these people aren't evil enough. Maybe they all drank COVID-tainted Kool-Aid to prove that the virus is no big deal. 20,000 people didn't die, and the testing is all fake. I do agree with that last part of your thing there. Didn't scourge, rum with a U. Yeah, I see what you did right there. How about whiskey with a W? Because yeah. Yesterday, drinking a couple of 8% beers and a bunch of shots is normally not a big deal. But when the only thing that you have in your system is lemonade, yeah, I'm not going to repeat that. Thank you. Sure. I'm going with it's Cask Strength, but if it's Scotch, it's not peated or heavily peated. This one's kind of throwing me through a loop on IHOP. It's very good. It's very strong. It's got almost the sweetness to it. I'm wondering what the cask that it has spent time. God, I feel like if I say Scotch, I'm going to be wrong, and if I don't say Scotch, I'm going to be wrong. Boy, this one's completely messing up my my taste buds. It has this really nice sweetness up front, and then it just decimates you with its strength. Oh, God. I'm going with whiskey without an E. So maybe Scotch whiskey. The taste up front, sweet, and I'm like right in between, like a little bit of vanilla, but like almost like a Chardonnay like sweetness. Yeah, I'm really digging this one. I'm gonna give it a 10. and it just kind of NIHAP. This one is like a puzzle to my tongue. Flask 82. Whiskey. God. I'm just gonna write whiskey. Strong. Like a Chardonnay sweetness. And I gave it a 10. I gave it a 10, man. This is... Oops. Alright. Oh, and also as a side note, Sharkey. I decided a rifle that I don't know what it is in particular about this. Again, it all I have. I put a decent trigger in it. But the final resting place, unless it fails in here, is I put the tin coated bolt carrier in this guy to see if something a little bit more sloppy like a palmetto would allow it to... What?
Are you almost done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need your help out in the garden.
Okay, I'll be up in 2 hours.
No, you have to be out in 2 hours.
Okay. I'll be out when I get there and you'll like it.
You want to sleep in the garage tonight? These large ones are the Carolina Reapers, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm going to give, what's his name that lives down the street, the White House and the dog. Look, they're talking tonight.
Okay. Smart money. Fact checking me, Matt. Isn't that cute? You will be smarter than a 5th grader in no time. NIHAP says it's Tomatin Cask Strength. That was one that I had because Matt bought it. So is it something about the... %. Cask type. Matured in a combination of bourbon barrels and sherry casks. That's the sweetness that I'm getting. It's won a shitload of gold awards, 2019, 2018, 2017. Golds in the 2 years, silver outstanding in 2016, silver in 2015. So they're just referring to it as whiskey. And what are we looking at for a price? See, I just don't even know where some of these fuckers come up with this shit. $34.99, $69.99, $570. That's the 30-year-old. See, none of these are these. Why is that even popping up there? Well, here, let's just click on one that says, "Tell me the damn price." This is another. This is the same window I just had open. Tomatin Cask Strength Edition Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. Okay, so it's an unpeated Scotch whiskey. $56, $58, $99, $80. Yeah, we'll just I'm going with looks like it's $56.29. Oh, did I get the E right? Yeah, I got the no E. I got the no E right. And when you put no E in there, then it's from Scotland. So I guess in a roundabout way, it's okay. Scotch. I that's what I said. Oh, something new. Let's actually write it down. Okay. Evidently, we're now officially in a hurry. And I thought it was pretty sexy putting this mag that I got from Jim in there. What do you think? You know, it's just a regular old steel mag. And I see how this is. See how it runs in here. I don't know why, but just for something I like threw together for the shits and giggles of it. I think this thing is kind of sexy, and it was accurate. I did not double check the cheap ass flip the side sights though. Okay, Cobra, October, and pumpkins. I look forward to roasting the pumpkin seeds. Hell yeah! That's why we have stuck with the same grower for like the last 3 years now, because there is an unbelievable amount of those beautiful seeds in there. And the only reason that I give a flying rip about carving that pumpkin is so I can have those seeds. I'm going to try cooking them in the air fryer this year. Matt Davis. Look, Miles shaved. Laugh out loud. Cobra. 1 hour, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. Hell right, $10. Gunwild, how much devil dust did you add to the meat rub? If I was cooking for myself, you know I would have put some in there, but I didn't put any in there because of Miles and Miles' son. Gunwild, you didn't need to shoot thousands of rounds constantly to compete. Only a serious competitors do that. Just do it for the fun, something different than going to the range and punching holes in paper, just like I did. Okay, right. Stephen, if you want to be in a state that you have the least amount of libtards, move to Oklahoma. I've only ever seen 2 Biden signs. Stephen again, Jim is upset with you. Are you the reason he quit YouTube? Steve, whiskey. Oh, thanks, Steve. Steve, bourbon. Thanks, Steve. Steve, Steven, vodka. Steven, whiskey with an E. Steven, rum. Steven, tequila. Steven, cognac. Steven, gin. Ugh. McLean, 5179. You should have seen the ropes I shot when Matt got close to the camera. I'm really impressed with myself with the velocity. Oh, I mean, it's not a matter of age and blah, blah, blah. It's a matter of imagery, you know. I mean, like, for instance, you could be doing a 70-year-old woman. She could be okay looking, but, you know, it'd be like, on the other hand, you could be doing that, and you could punch a hole in a ceiling fan. McLean, I'm impressed to hear that Matt played with electricity as a kid. He might be a real-life version of Bill Murray in Caddyshack. Wade says more like the burglar in the original Home Alone movies. McLean, he keeps monitoring the girlfriend. That means time for pictures, kid. Put up or shut up. Smile Money. As for Hornet Fixer, I wish the fences could be mended. I have exchanged comments with him on Facebook, but it's not the same. Can he just do people a little maybe so we know he is well? Why are you responding to Clyde? Did Clyde's comment get dumped? Clyde, everyone dies. We have statistical information that predicted that the numbers consist of two. Okay, moving on. Oh, Chuck. Oh, God damn it. I was hoping Chuck would start making comments. Haven't figured out how to stage the 1,000-yard coin shot yet? Oh, come on, Chuck. You know, I can stage anything. You've said so yourself. Sharky, intro babe is ahead of the brew babe so far. Let's see what the outro babe brings. Yeah, plenty guns that got some range love, and sucks that you forgot the 645. YouTube is hiding comments again, so I'll number today's comments. This is number 1. Number 2. Was Miles ripped? That explains the look he gave through the camera when you told him I'd bitch at you for the lack of guns in the review. Made me chuckle. The steak marinade sounds pretty good to me. I need to find some boondockers over here to get me a taste. Yeah, I'll put it with that painting. EMT Railfan, I miss what happened when those involved, and it's no one's business but those involved. We have all our temporary disagreements, but we always will be family here. I miss Jim on here. So do I. EMT Railfan, Matt's gonna be your breathalyzer test? No wonder he's testing or trying to get you smashed on a work night. Sharky, number 4. Yeah, guns and flyby. You made up for the lack of guns last time. The PSA trigger looks nice. Hope it works sweet. Yeah, me too. I may or may not have gone to see if I could purchase another one, and out of stock. Pete from the Armory Channel. Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm doing a brewery review.
Again?
Yeah, I try to do one every 2 to 3 hours.
Are we live on the air?
Yeah.
Tell everybody I said, fuck off.
I think you just did.
Oh, okay. I got a question for you real quick while we're on the air.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever upload a video from your cell phone?
That is something I have not tried due to the editing part.
Okay, because if you do a video all in one shot without editing, it's so much easier to upload it right to your YouTube app. It's ridiculously easy. But I never put 2 clips up, and I don't know how to do that. I was hoping you did that, so I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you mean adding 2 things to upload at once?
Yes. Yes. It won't let me do it. Let you, because I was making a video and somebody fucking called, interrupted my video, and it makes the camera stop.
Don't you hate that when some fucker calls while you're doing a video?
Every time.
Either that or a train.
That or the train.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a shit. One or the other.
Hey, you live in that reality where you have to shit and, like, right now?
Yes. Yep, and my 52-year-old ass muscles can't hold it like it used to.
Well, that's because you need to stop putting the mayonnaise jar in there.
No, because my ass is turning into like a cheap shopping bag. It can't hold nothing anymore.
Cheap shopping bag. Oh, God.
All right, as usual, zero help from E-Balmy. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck. Cheap shopping bag. Can't hold anything. Steven, look, it's not my fault that the DRG made bolt carriers with terrible specs. Choose whatever color gives you a hard-on. I just want it to be somewhat cool and work. Scotsman says whiskey without the wa or the E. Scotsman. Whew, yeah. What the hell I do with the flask? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I blew up right there. Some reason he sent me a couple more today, and they're red ones. I was like looking for a red one. Scotsman, Miles really has no tolerance for alcohol. Oh well, all the more fuel for the fire for the crew. Scotsman, Matt, you're doing a fine job, sir. Keep up the excellent work on the whiskey. And I can say, because Matt's not here, thanks, will do. Thank you kindly. Thank you, you too. I'm going with the thanks, will do, because I think that's what he would choose if he was here. Scotsman, the amount of false positives is extremely high, so it's quite possible he doesn't have it. Heck, look at the governor here, tested positive in the morning, tested negative 6 hours later, and was a couple of months ago now, but the points remain. Clyde, I do like the Arcadian Vintage Series 1968 single malt Scotch whiskey and their 40-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Clyde? Someday, my friend, someday. Clyde, Revolution. Yep, sooner than later. Last comment from Scotsman. Matt is keeping you in line. I approve. Hashtag be like Ed. Going to the club. We're going to the club, and I am bringing a High Life Light to the club. Wait, before you get extremely disappointed, yesterday was Christopher Alone with Company's birthday, so Christopher, I drank this shit fucking beer in honor of your birthday and for our brothers, Ed, Scott, and Justin. And Ed Ribble. Hey, how's that for a fucking classic? I'm wearing Dumbass's shirt. And he calls. I know. I could do this. I could do this anytime, but you know what? I'm going to do it right now. Oh, fucking Messenger. You can't fucking scroll. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want you. And we won't let you send messages to all of your friends. You only get to send 5 at a time. They fucking suck so bad. It's a damn fucking shame. Oh, sorry. Well, here, this is something that he'd also approve of. And we got to get the girl in the background, too. Look at what shirt I'm wearing when some jackass calls me. Okay, before I get in trouble. And there's one person with 2 comments in the club. Smile Money. Smile Money here again for the meeting. Hope we have a quorum. Cheers. Don't use big words, Smile Money. Smile Money. You all do know that Herman Cain died from COVID-19 after attending a Trump rally. I think we dodged a bullet big time. I have nothing. I have nothing. Anybody that dies for any reason is bad. I mean, unfortunately, we seem to be. I just, Smile Money, I love you. I want to give you a big hug right now. Okay, that was fucking disturbing as all get out. I'm hitting the refresh button, and then I'm going to go give Christine a hand, getting the garden all cleaned out. And Smile Money, you stand as the last comment. Oh, this is really good, Christopher. Oh, I wish I had more. Cheers, everyone. We won't see you tomorrow. So, as Stalker Steve would say, play nice.